A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them. A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Russell Daniels will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on.
Stay hot, baby.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, stay hot, Big Doc. Here we go.
Swung on and belted. So a solo shot here to left center field, and he is 1 shy of immortality now. 72 on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Up next is Fernando
Batting
Tatis Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Junior.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Daniels is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres trying to pick things up where he left off. Russell Daniels, he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Myers going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Daniels comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Josh Naylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Josh Naylor.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And this throw gets away from him.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into.
At the plate, Russell Daniels. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Digging in,
Now
Russell Daniels.
The left fielder, Russell Daniels.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now batting, Russell Daniels earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. One and one.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2-1.
One strike. Let her rip right here. Let's go.
2-2.
2-2 the count. Let her rip right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Daniels stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught Steve.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Derek Rodriguez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Leading off the inning, Russell Daniels, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Stay hot.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight.
Stepping in, Russell Daniels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go. Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Fouled away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. 1 more, and he'll become the all-time record holder. Digging in now for San
The
Diego,
right fielder,
Will
number
Myers.
4, Will
Bases are empty,
Myers.
1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready to take his hacks again, Russell Daniels, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading. Now at the plate, Russell Daniels.
The left fielder, Russell Daniels.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for
The
2
left
with a
fielder,
strikeout
number
in this
10,
one.
Jurickson.
Fly ball out toward
ball.
left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Digging in, Russell Daniels. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Russell Daniels.
Hey, see you deep and drive. What do you say?
First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the belt, the pitch.
I got 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, let her fly right here.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And
down,
that
get down,
misses.
get
Ball
down.
4. A run will come in to score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Hoskins.
3 runs already home here. sent on the ground out to second.
Slide, 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 slide.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage
Ladies
as the
and gentlemen,
inning is
please
over.
join
So they
with the
do get
traditional
3 that inning. That's
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
Our final line score
Success
this
is never
afternoon.
guaranteed in this
First for the
game,
victorious
so you have to
Philadelphia
appreciate it when
Phillies.
it comes.
10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Cal Quantrill gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4.
Batting 4.
When he's good, he
The
can
left
be
fielder.
really good. And when he's
Russell.
bad, well, let's just say
Daniel.
he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than
Hey, come
Hyde
on,
in this
big
one
dog,
here
stay
today.
hot.
Quantrill has tossed more than 120 innings to date, and he's worked to a 1.10 whip in that time, just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive. Quantrill has become known as a starting
Stay hot
pitcher
up
that
there, huh?
frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy who swung on and belted. He's done it. Russell Daniels is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
All set for the start of the 4th. So digging in now, Russell Daniels. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fouled off.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase it. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Daniels is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Manny Machado now. His career line against Wheeler. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Daniels is right there. Yeah, that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Looking up is the left fielder. Adios, pelota! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1 home. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they're ready to begin the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Russell Daniels. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball.
Hey,
1
boys,
strike.
you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's
Hey,
what
see
it
you
looks
driving.
like.
Let's go,
A
big
guy
dog.
with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Nunez shading to his right. 1 away.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
5-2 the final today. The Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Wheeler
final
earned
line
his
score this
9th win of the
afternoon.
year.